When you think of a farmer, what do you see? Chances are memories of you singing "Old MacDonald's Had a Farm" as a child comes rushing back to you, and you think of a white man with overalls and a straw hat. I would also guess that you would never think of a black person when you think of a farmer. What if I told you that in 1920, black farmers had overcome incredible odds and horrible circumstances to own 15 million acres of land? Now, that number has dwindled to a little bit more than 2 million acres of land. How did this happen? Why should you care, and what's next? Hi, I'm Ashley Harris, and I am the director and producer of a documentary entitled Promised Land. I was born and raised in rural Arkansas. My great-grandfather and my grandfather were both farmers. I was raised to love the land, and my service in the United States Navy can attest to my love for this country. I am now pursuing an MFA in documentary filmmaking, and when deciding what I wanted my thesis film project to be, I naturally gravitated toward a story about farmers, land, legacy, and livelihood. I have a lot of love and admiration for black farmers in America. This story acknowledges the incredible accomplishment of land ownership and the loss of that land due to violent oppression in the 1900s and systematic discrimination that has continued even into recent years. This film will feature personal accounts of black farmers who lost their land.
Because of the discriminatory practices of USDA, I was put out of business. My family was destroyed, and basically I've gone through some health.
Black farmers from across the nation sued the United States Department of Agriculture, resulting in the largest class action settlement in the history of America.
The Obama administration approved a $1.25 billion court-ordered settlement for black farmers who claimed they were discriminated against by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Not just claimed that they were, but were affirmed by the courts that they were the victims of discrimination.
This story needs to be told. As Dr. Martin Luther King said, an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. So where do you come in? Films cost a lot of money, okay? We are in the pre-production stage. Equipment is covered through my school, which is a huge expense that is cut. However, some of my other expenses include travel costs, post-production, and distribution. Become a partner with me and my team. Contribute whatever you can. $1, $100, it doesn't matter. Every single dollar counts. Let us together tell a story that for many is unknown. I would also like to add that I'm doing this for my thesis film. However, that is not where the ball stops for me. I am very passionate about this film, and it is my mission to get this film distributed nationally. So when you contribute to this film, you are not just contributing to a class assignment. The sky is the limit to where this film can go. Thank you in advance for your support.